It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime. Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Hey, 50 seconds, 50 seconds. Tighten up. Yep, look at it.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. A pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Body. Side.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he will score. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Chiefs. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Well, fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
The kick is good. Makes the score Chiefs 7, Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. 4
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hold on a sec. Kill. Ready. 180.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Here we go.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
That's good. Broncos.
A give here to Pacheco. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
On the tackle. The tackle made back at his 48-yard line.
Hold on a sec.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Hold on a sec.
Throw it. Nix. He connects with Mims. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hold on a sec.
The RPO, that one is complete. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That's going to be caught. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. A handoff to Pacheco. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on fourth down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Almost set. Ready.
They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Yellow.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Second and 10. He'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Here's first and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Will find his receiver. That's Jalen Royals. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Yellow. Attack.
On third down, Mahomes. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
That's taken in, and he's going to have the Chiefs first down. As the defense nowhere to be found, they picked up 20 on fourth down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw again. Open man is Royals. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 35 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. That's That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. Now here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Mahomes. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Tell you what, this offense has come out and they have completely dominated here in the early going, Mike. I mean, this has just been methodical, sustained, back-to-back drives right down the field. And then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
Butker to kick off.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The ground to start the drive with Pacheco. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Jeffrey Fossa there to bring him down.
37-yard line. It's a gain of 4.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Bombers. Hold on a sec.
To throw is Nix. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
On 4th down, here's Nix. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And he's going to have a Broncos 1st down. As this defense can't come up with the play they needed, they surrender a gain of 17 on 4th down.
And the Broncos 1st down.
They're going to run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Wes Jones on the stop. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Chiefs 40.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. To the outside, hauled in by Sutton.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
try again. It's 2nd and 10. They go play action with Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 4th down coming up. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And he is going to have a Chiefs first down. Gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on that 4th and long.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. And in motion is Ingram. Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They just desperately need to get something positive going here, Mike. It just feels like they're a play away from really jump-starting everything they've talked about being good at throughout the course of the week's prep. And it's really been the inability to sustain drives. So critical 3rd downs, better on 1st and 2nd. Somewhere it's got to pop, and somebody's got to make a play.
A big-time play for the Broncos. 39 yards.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He goes right back to Sutton. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. That is George Karlaftis in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll run the draw with Pacheco. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and That's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And that is incomplete. Evan Ingram, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Hey, Ripley. Eye down these two.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is hard. And he will dive into the end zone. 85 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chiefs are able to extend the advantage to 28-0.
Broncos nothing. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Hold on a sec.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. And that ball incomplete over the middle. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Denver 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, Broncos.
A gain of 15. 1st down, Denver.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw is Nix. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
Kill.
Here's Pacheco. And he's in! Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Denver. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10 for Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Aiden Hutchinson getting into drop him for sack number 11 on the season. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll run it here with Kendall. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happy. Going to lose a yard.
So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a third and pass situation. And when a defense can play you one-dimensional, it is a big challenge for any offense.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 38.
A run now for Chandler. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. From the 33, here's second down and 4.
Brings up second and 4.
43! 43!
Off the play fake. Mahomes. Rolling right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Yellow, yellow! Hero 15!
Third and short. Here's Patrick. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. It's a pickup of 16 yards down to the 16.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. A carry now for Chandler. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brings up second and 12.
Mahomes now on second down. This caught right side by Worthy. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
Makes it
43! 43! Yellow! Yellow!
Now, Mahomes. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Noah Graham. Touchdown, Chiefs. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left. From the gun, here's Pacheco. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Bombers. Captain.
Nix gonna throw for it. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. Looking deep for Lazard. That's caught. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Broncos. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
In motion comes Lazard. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. To throw is Nix. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, here's Nix. That one caught. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos.
Great job here on 4th and goal. The most difficult play to defend, Mike, is scramble pass in the red zone. There's teams out there that create these exact opportunities because of the stress it puts on coverage. That's why it's so critical for these defenses to keep the quarterback in the pocket, because when you don't, it is so hard to latch onto these receivers for that amount of time.
And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack. Go. Hey, Sunday.
Now flags fly. Looked like someone got going early, and it's going to turn into 1st and 15.
Yellow. My side.
Mahomes. He'll find his tight end, Gray, open downfield. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered, and that is how this first half will come to an end.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now a give to Pacheco, running right. Not much happening there, just a short gain. It is 2nd and 9. A run up the middle with Pacheco. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down. He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's across midfield, and more importantly, he's got the first down at the 49-yard line.
You know, how often do we see, Mike, in these third and short situations, there's so many bodies up near the line of scrimmage, and this back has his head down, hitting it so hard that sometimes he runs into that line, and sometimes he can come out that backside.
Throwing, Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. Forced out left. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Captain, ready.
Throwing is Nix. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kobe Durant. And the Chiefs are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow.
On the ground, this is Chandler. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 10.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he will take this one in. 79 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. Now Butker to add the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard
line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the carry, it's Pacheco. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12 at the 33-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. A throw on the move is caught. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
Third and 6. They'll run with Pacheco. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They do indeed snap as they'll try and throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A gain of 21 as they get the conversion on 4th down.
4th and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 31 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Forced out wide, and he'll take it on in. Evan Ingram, touchdown Broncos. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2. Pacheco going to try it on the ground. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Pretty evident that they felt the weakness of this rush defense was on the perimeter. A simple toss play gets the back out there so fast. They secure the edge, and it just becomes a foot race, and he walks in for an easy 2 points.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Why?
First down throw, Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this will be incomplete.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
So second down, and they'll run it. Room to run past midfield. And he will go all the way. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Kansas City. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Broncos 22. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here's third down and a few inches.
No gain on the play.
And in motion is Ingram.
And less than a yard.
Here's Nix to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
A gain of 4 yards.
And in motion is Ingram.
Broncos.
We'll go play action with Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. A gain of 24 through the air. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Captain. Hold on a sec.
Back to throw is Nix. That is hot. And he's in. Allen Lazard. Touchdown, Denver. That his second TD catch of the season. Well, they get on the board. That pads the individual stats. Makes mom and dad happy, but, Greg, we have seen stranger things. You never know.
Yeah, and I think the biggest thing right now, Mike, aside from the scoreboard, oftentimes in the NFL, you learn more about your team in moments like this than you do when everything's going well. So I think this coach is paying real close attention to which one of his guys are going to continue to fight.
This will be returned from the 6. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Hero 15. Yellow. Watch out.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Here's a toss, right side. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage. It is 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
To throw is Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10.
Eye down these two. Eye down these two.
Here's a run going left. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
3rd and long.
Yellow. Right side.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's got another one. Ty Chandler, touchdown KC. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice. But it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And a much better result here. Give me 7. And it sets up 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he is going to have a Broncos 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
A gain of a yard.
So back and forth they go as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
At their 48-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Left side, that's complete, it's Sutton. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And 6.
Here's a designed run. They'll try to run for it.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, Denver.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Rushed to his left. Oh, trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Trent McDuffie.
Nix's pass. Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Yellow! Let's go, Lou, Eddie!
Mahomes now back near his own goal line. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I really like this defensive play call. Knowing the offense is backed up on their own territory, take the fight to them. You know their first order of business is they're just trying to get some breathing room. Don't give it to them. Go attack. It's exactly what they were able to do, and that hit was what ultimately led to that incompletion.
Brings up third down and 11.
On third down, Mahomes. And the pressure, too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
That's good for Broncos. First down. It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Broncos first down.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. And the Chiefs are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
I'm going to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
Yellow! Hey, yellow, hey, go.
On first down, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle. They caught by Rice. And they're going to mark them down up at the 35. So, from the 36, it is first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Come back!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. Open man, that's the tight end, Gray. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11.
First and 10 at the
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Believe it or not, Mike, there are quarterbacks in the league that would rather take a sack than throw a ball away. Remember, that affects their completion percentage. So kudos to him.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. His big night continues. His third touchdown of the game. Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs stretch things out even further.
Broncos 31. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. He's inside the 30. And he will score. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown Broncos. That's his second touchdown tonight. And now, after the big play, got to cut that celebration short because they're going to stay out and go for two. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
20-yard line.
Hero 15! 15! Attack!
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
First down throw. Mahomes. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Riley Moss. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm. Just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
We'll try again here. Second and 10.
Brings up second and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Captain.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. There's that man again. Another catch. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
7 yards.
Here we go.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Gain of 27 on the play. First down, Broncos.
They'll go play action with Nicks. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And it's third down.
A handoff to Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier.
The offense staying out there for this fourth down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. On fourth down, here's Nix. That is hauled in at the 5. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up. Forced out wide. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. Nix and the Broncos now will line up and go for 2. Throwing is Nix. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. So time here for the onside kick just in front of the 2-minute warning. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Yellow.
A first down throw for Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs, first down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
I'll tell you one thing, Mike, this pass rush certainly isn't the reason why they're losing this game right now. I mean, they have made their presence felt all throughout this game, and they're about a half second away from adding another sack to their total.
He's got his man. He finds Worthy. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. And he will score again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nix now on first and 10. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 31 yards. A first down throw for Nix. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. To the goal line and in. Portland Sutton. Touchdown, Denver. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Now, Pinheiro to add on the extra point. He's got it, and the Broncos are able to edge a bit closer.
76, Broncos 52.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. 15. Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Mahomes on first down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
On second down, Mahomes. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
13 yards on the play.
First and 10.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard
Throwing
line.
from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Butker now for the point after. It's up and good. And the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead.
Broncos 52. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas
So now it's
City.
Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Six. Now to throw it here on first down. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Back to throw is Nix. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They send Sutton in motion.
Captain. Bombers.
Play action now. It's Nix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. Open man is Lazard. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate. Great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Yellow. Vince. Easy. Yellow.
Now, Mahomes. Oh, that's worthy all alone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. Now an opening has the 30. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. Left side, that's complete. It's Sutton. There he goes again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Yellow. Well, attack. Watch out.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
Here we go. One final play. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Pull out. Hold on a sec. Ready.
To throw is Nix. The catch made there by Sutton. He gets free. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught, and they get the 2-point conversion. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get the home victory here in the division in the first of their 2 scheduled matchups. Have a chance to go for the